What's up, Rebels? In today's video, I am going to share with you the Black Star Adventures nutrition system. It's not a diet, it's an adit. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that, how we got to this conclusion, and how to do the dang thing. But first, let's talk about cats. Cats need meat. Some cat food has a lot of grain and not enough meat. If you give a cat food that does not have enough meat, they will eat and eat and eat until they get enough meat. If cat must eat too much food to get at the meat, cat will get fat. If cat gets too fat, cat will feel bad. The logic here seems pretty obvious when we're talking about our fur babies, but somehow we have a blind spot when we talk about taking care of ourselves. Obviously, you are not a cat, but you do need nutrition from your food. Essential amino acids and fatty acids are essential because you must get them from food. Your body can't make them. Water is essential. You are mostly water. Fiber from carbohydrates is essential for gut bacteria. Are you getting enough nutrition? If not, add it. Add it if you're overweight, underweight, or maintaining your healthy human body. Okay, so we're not going to take anything away, but we are going to add stuff. We're going to add the stuff that our body really needs to thrive. Don't diet, add it. We're going to add water, fiber, protein, and fat. Step 1, week 1, is to start drinking more water. Dehydration can lead to loss of balance, fatigue, brain problems. Your body is 65 to 75% water. The average person sweats 1 to 6 liters per day. Gradually work your way up to drinking a gallon of water every single day. Gallon is 3.78 liters, so it's really cutting it down the middle for the amount of sweat you're sweating. Your water can include not just plain water, but also herbal tea, water with a little bit of flavor in it, like a squeeze of lemon or something like that, if you prefer it that way. I wouldn't count caffeinated beverages towards your total water intake. I also wouldn't count like juice, milk, soup, other liquidy type things towards your total water intake. You want to have a gallon of water deliberately added in each day. We do lose our ability to feel thirst quite the same way as we get older. We often conflate thirst with hunger. Water or lack of hydration, lack of water will contribute to poor balance, poor cognitive function, muscle cramps, a whole slew of other things. So definitely get that water in. If you're sweating a lot, I mean a lot, you're doing like a lot of outdoor sweaty type activities where getting dehydrated frequently, you may want to add a little pinch of salt, just a pinch of salt, and a little bit of, like a quarter cup to, a gallon or whatever of fruit juice to give a little electrolyte to that water. If you are sweating a lot, that is important, is to put a little salt and a little sugar in with the water there. Otherwise, just plain water. Drink more. Do it. Do more squats. Go to the bathroom more often. That's more walking. It's good for you. Do it. Fiber from fruits and vegetables, while not considered an essential macronutrient, creates a good home for your microbiome, for your friendly bacteria. Your friendly bacteria outnumber your own human cells, so make sure that you keep them happy. They actually have an impact on your brain via the vagus nerve, the gut-brain connection. The minimum recommended daily allowance for fiber is 25 grams. Fruit, produce, vegetables, on average, has about 12 grams of fiber per pound. So you're going to add 2 pounds of produce per day, every day. More fiber. Okay, we want fruits, we want vegetables, we want any and all of them that you like, that you can eat 2 pounds of in a day. Mix and match, totally cool. Carrots, apples, broccoli, any of your leafy greens. They can be fresh, canned, frozen, whatever you prefer. The only notable exceptions that I can think of off the top of my head that we would not want to count in our total produce intake for this program would be, we wouldn't want to count potatoes as part of our produce intake for the fiber, because potatoes, high starch, low fiber. Same thing with bananas, plantains. So bananas, potatoes, plantains, I'm not saying you can't add them, you just wouldn't want to count them towards the total of that 2 pounds of produce that you want to get in your system each day, just because they don't have the same high fiber content as a lot of the other produce you can choose from. Protein contains essential amino acids and essential fatty acids. Essential meaning your body cannot make them on its own. You probably already know that protein is essential building blocks for your body's tissue repair, not only muscle tissue, but connective tissue. So we want to make sure we're getting enough protein for body repair. But did you know that all of your peptide hormones also require protein? And there are a ton of peptide hormones. If you don't know what they are, just go ahead and look it up, Google it, peptide hormones, it's wild. But that includes all of your metabolic hormones, including the hormones that make you feel hunger, that help your body use the fat it has stored, as well as insulin. So peptide hormones, super important. You want to make sure you're getting enough protein for all of those. Active people need at least a half gram of protein per pound of body weight for good tissue repair and hormones and all that good stuff. A protein-rich food is going to have between 4 and 7 grams of protein per ounce in it. So we're going to add 1 pound of protein food every single day. Finally, let's add some fat. A lack of essential fatty acids causes skin, hair, and nail problems. Fat-rich foods such as seeds, nuts, olives, avocados, fatty fish, and meats are what you want for adding. Most Americans don't get enough omega-3, so put your focus on things like flaxseed and fatty fish. Remember, skin is your largest organ. It is protecting you all of the time. Give it what it needs to be healthy. Add 0.25 pounds of fat-rich food each and every day. Olives, avocados, nuts, fatty meats, and fatty fish. So food sources of fat. We're not adding a quarter pound of olive oil or a quarter pound of butter, okay? So the things we want to add are whole food sources of fats, and preferably those omega-3s, like from flax seeds and fishes, because those are the ones that most Americans are just not getting enough of. So if we can deliberately add some whole food fats from seeds, nuts, avocado, olives, fatty meat, fatty fish, that's awesome. If you can add ones that are more specifically those omega-3s, like flaxseed and fish, even better. Focus on adding what your body needs, and you will feel better. You will crave less things. You will be more energetic. You will have the mental power needed to make better decisions, not only in life in general, but with your food. Don't worry about taking away things right now. Don't worry about taking away your special treats and your favorite things and friend and family dinners and going out and doing things, but focus on adding what your body actually needs.